Welcome to our educational video on solving the conflict between South Africans and Zimbabweans. Today, we'll explore the facts and potential solutions to this complex issue that has affected both nations for years. Our goal is to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the situation and offer insights into how this conflict can be resolved. Let's begin by examining the root causes of the tension between South Africans and Zimbabweans. The conflict stems from a combination of historical, economic, and social factors. Zimbabwe's economic crisis, which began in the early 2000s, led to a mass exodus of Zimbabweans seeking better opportunities in neighboring countries, particularly South Africa. This influx of migrants has put pressure on South Africa's already strained resources and job market, leading to resentment among some South African citizens. One of the primary issues fueling the conflict is the perception that Zimbabwean immigrants are taking jobs away from South Africans. This has led to instances of xenophobia and violence against Zimbabwean nationals living in South Africa. However, it is important to note that many Zimbabweans are skilled workers who contribute positively to the South African economy. To address this aspect of the conflict, both governments need to work together to implement policies that promote fair employment practices and protect the rights of both local and foreign workers. This could include stricter enforcement of labor laws, skills development programs for South African citizens, and initiatives to integrate Zimbabwean immigrants into the formal economy. Another crucial factor in resolving this conflict is addressing the economic situation in Zimbabwe. The country's ongoing economic crisis is a significant push factor for migration. By supporting Zimbabwe's economic recovery, South Africa can help reduce the number of economic migrants crossing its borders. This could involve increased bilateral trade, investment in key sectors of Zimbabwe's economy, and support for good governance initiatives. Education and awareness campaigns play a vital role in combating xenophobia and promoting understanding between South Africans and Zimbabweans. Both governments should invest in programs that highlight the shared history and cultural ties between the two nations. These initiatives could include cultural exchange programs, joint educational projects, and media campaigns that showcase positive stories of cooperation and integration. It's also essential to address the issue of illegal immigration, which has been a source of tension. Strengthening border control measures and implementing more efficient systems for processing asylum seekers and work permits can help manage the flow of migrants more effectively. This should be done in a way that respects human rights and international law while also addressing the concerns of South African citizens. Collaboration between South African and Zimbabwean law enforcement agencies is crucial in tackling cross-border crime, which has sometimes been associated with immigrants, by working together to combat human trafficking, drug smuggling, and other criminal activities. Both countries can improve security and build trust between their communities. The role of civil society organizations cannot be overlooked in resolving this conflict. NGOs, community groups, and religious institutions can play a significant part in fostering dialogue and understanding between South Africans and Zimbabweans. These organizations can facilitate community meetings, organize joint cultural events, and provide support services to both local and immigrant communities. Political leadership is key to finding a lasting solution. Leaders from both countries need to engage in constructive dialogue and avoid rhetoric that inflames tensions. They should work towards developing a comprehensive regional approach to migration and economic development that benefits both nations. International organizations such as the African Union and the Southern African Development Community (SADC) can provide support and mediation in resolving the conflict. These bodies can help facilitate negotiations, offer resources for economic development projects, and monitor the implementation of agreements between South Africa and Zimbabwe. It's important to recognize the positive contributions that Zimbabweans have made to South African society. Many Zimbabwean immigrants are skilled professionals who have filled critical gaps in sectors such as healthcare, education, and technology. Highlighting these contributions can help change negative perceptions and promote social cohesion, addressing the housing and service delivery challenges in South African townships and informal settlements is crucial. Competition for limited resources in these areas often leads to tensions between locals and immigrants. Investing in infrastructure development and improving access to basic services can help alleviate some of these pressures. Creating platforms for regular dialogue between South African and Zimbabwean communities can help build understanding and address misconceptions. Town hall meetings, community forums, and joint problem solving Initiatives can foster a sense of shared responsibility and mutual respect. The media has a significant role to play in shaping public opinion on this issue. Responsible reporting that avoids sensationalism and provides balanced coverage of immigration issues can help reduce tensions and promote a more nuanced understanding of the situation. Youth engagement is crucial for long-term resolution of the conflict. Programs that bring together young people from both countries to work on common projects, share experiences, and build friendships can help create a generation that is more open to cooperation and understanding. Economic cooperation between South Africa and Zimbabwe should be strengthened. This could involve joint infrastructure projects, cross-border trade initiatives, and skills exchange programs. Such cooperation can create mutual benefits and reduce economic disparities that fuel migration. Finally, it's important to remember that resolving this conflict requires patience, commitment, and ongoing effort from all parties involved. There is no quick fix, but by addressing the root causes, promoting understanding, and fostering cooperation, it is possible to build a more harmonious relationship between South Africans and Zimbabweans. In conclusion, solving the conflict between South Africans and Zimbabweans requires a multifaceted approach that addresses economic, social, and political factors. By working together, implementing targeted policies, and promoting mutual understanding, both nations can move towards a future of peaceful coexistence and shared prosperity. Remember, diversity can be a source of strength when embraced with openness and respect. Thank you for watching this educational video, and we hope it has provided you with valuable insights into this important issue.